even before the pandemic, going back to indoors, they were constantly entertaining by how fast Houlihan, Schweizer, Frericks, etc., Quigley were all running. It was remarkably fun to watch them throughout the summer, and I guess
I
going
mean,
back to the winter.
Yeah, I mean, they make up a big chunk of why we're excited about women's distance running in the U.S., particularly obviously on the
Right.
track. I mean, when you talk about Houlihan, Schweizer, Quigley, Frericks, the list goes on and on and on, and they continue to develop new talent. But yeah, they're them putting on meets kind of the doldrums of the summer when it had been a few months into the pandemic and track and field was pretty well dead at that point. They kind of elevated it on the U.S., showed it was possible. And ran really fast in the middle of doing so. So certainly in the U.S. particularly, they were a huge part of the 2020 track season, and they hold the most power as a women's team. You get in that. Everyone wants to be a part, I think, of Bowerman Track Club. I think you'd be lying to yourself if you said you wouldn't. We tend to look at things, and this was before 2020, but it's always surprising when the next great NCAA athlete. It's like, well, surely they're going to go to Bowerman. I mean, eventually they'll be saturated, but it's kind of surprising now when like a Taylor Warner reports that she's not going to be going there, or a Danny Jones. Obviously, she's already got a group. It's kind of like, because we're just year in and year out. It's just Bowerman continues to accumulate superstar and just continue to build their influence.